Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just gone on to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew, so we're doing incredibly well on Bitcoin. But there's lots of questions floating around right now. Are we in alt season? Is this it? Is this alt season? Is this the moment altcoins are breaking out? Well, it's possible, but we need to see something in one chart. And for those people that have been paying attention, this is a chart that was looking at way back when in March, when everyone was extremely bullish. And I said to you, we've seen 5 waves up here. This is not the time to be bullish. This is a time to be bearish and expect a macro correction. We got exactly that. But what was looking for was a trigger in a certain chart that would say to us, okay, right now we're in an alt season, and I just didn't see it at that time frame in March. I said that to you. I made a video, it's pinned in the video description right there. It's called When Alt Season. I was looking at a pullback, then the blow off top, but obviously we didn't get that in July, but right now we may be on the cusp of it because of what we're seeing in that particular chart. So I'll go through that with you in due time. But what we've got here is really simple. Bitcoin is doing well. It's entering price discovery. It keeps going up. We've got Ethereum breaking out. There was a video that I made for you on Ethereum way back when in September. Why I was buying Ethereum, VeChain, Cardano, Chainlink. I made all them videos for you, outlined, and you know, I got a lot of negative sentiment and hatred towards them videos, but it is what it is. This is what I do in the channel. If I spot opportunities, I'll jump in. So I'll show you why I jumped into the opportunities in a moment. But I've got some feedback here to show you guys that, you know, Crypto Bliss says, I really do like your website. It's amazing. It's just getting better all year. Then we've got Mr. Timer. He left a reply on the YouTube video. It's been 24 hours since joining the crew. Should have done it months ago. Bupusagu said, best Discord and community out the lot. Glad I'm part of it. So I'm really glad you're enjoying that community, okay? I really do respect that. I've been working really hard to the early hours in the morning, getting these indicators and developing the systems on CoinsKid.com to help you guide this crypto market, okay, and find opportunities. So we'll dive into the charts right now, and I can show you exactly what I'm looking at, which is, you know, I think could be a trigger point for an alt season going forward, where, like I said to you in yesterday's video, I think the more appreciation comes in these altcoins and not necessarily Bitcoin, okay? Let's dive in right now. So looking at Ethereum then, this is the king of the altcoins. Now going forward, we need to see Ethereum do one thing, really simple. It's quite a big task from here, but if we start to see Ethereum taking out that red line, which is its local high that it put in way back there in March, then wow, Ethereum is incredibly bullish, and with that will carry the weight of the altcoins, and this is where, you know, we're getting more confidence to the fact that we are in an alt season right there. So until that day comes, I think obviously we're grinding up, grinding down, and this could still be bearish market structure, so we've got to be patient. But so far so good. If you take a look at this beautiful trend line, this is something I relay to you from this bottom just here for Ethereum. This is my primary expectation. We've got a 1 into a 2 into a 3 into an expected zigzag wave 4, and then boom, this is your final 5th wave coming up. So I'm looking for the invalidation of that, and I think that's exactly where we could get to on that neckline. But at least March and April we could be looking at 8k Ethereum price tag, but it's not going to do it overnight. You're going to move up and down in waves and so on and so forth, and we'll try and ride these waves together. So primarily what I'm looking at, and this is something I did relay to you way back when in September was everyone was extremely bearish, double bullish divergence, and I expected to go from left to right in an ascending triangle. This is, check the videos out. There you've got your 1, your resistance, you come back in a higher low, and basically your second point resistance, you've have an ABC correction coming back, and right now you're breaking out on the third point resistance of an ascending triangle. Beautiful, and this is what we always look for. So right now Ethereum is marching towards its God candle backtest, and that's a target I gave you in the videos way back down there. I said to you, I'm buying Ethereum here because from here we've got a God candle backtest which is roughly around about 38% above. So I will flip into that, you know, I'll look to swing, I'll look for a short up on that as well, and I'll relay that to the CoinsKid crew because I like to ride the waves on this channel. I like to make as much money as I can, you know, into resistance go short and in support go long. Really simple. So what we've done here, really simple, we've took out this neckline for Ethereum. So anticipate if we start to run here and get rejected and start to have some kind of ABC, I'll be looking for a buyback and long opportunities on that neckline going forward, and I'll update the CoinsKid crew with them setups. But what we need to see most importantly is continually hold this ascending support, which we're doing. We've been doing this for a very long time. Look at this, since way back down there we've been holding this support ascendingly, coming up the stairs, and then break bull. Now one thing if we see here, we see Ethereum taking out this local high, roughly $4,085. Kick back, relax, and I would anticipate that we are on our way to 8k here for Ethereum, and that's more confidence to the fact that we've got a beautiful bull market here and a blow off top basically, where we should expect altcoins to go vertical, you know. So I wish you utmost luck. Obviously the invalidation is breaking down below this ascending support. We start turning into resistance, and obviously I'll jump ship at that. But I've always had this 8k target for Ethereum. For anyone paying attention, you know, for many years right now I've always said the road to 8k for Ethereum, and so far so good. You know, we've come up and down, been riding these waves like an absolute boss as anticipated. anticipated. We've got this ABC correction. There's your A wave, there's your B wave. We was putting bids on 1618. That got filled like an absolute boss. Not necessarily a big 97 to 98% drawdown bear market for Ethereum. I think that's coming, because I think that what we've got is a bigger macro risk on here for Ethereum from this bear market bottom in 2018. I think this is your macro risk on for crypto and obviously Ethereum as well. And I think at this point we hit the 8k. I'm going to kick back. I'm just going to sell my Ethereum into that. And a lot of people saying, you know, an idiot and things like that. But if we break out, we should back test it. If we go above 8k, I will buy back the retest. Really, really simple. But I'm prepared to take profit at that level, because there's a lot of confidence at that level that I've been looking at for a very long time. And I know it's a Bitcoin video, I do apologize, but I always look at other charts to build confidence in my analysis of whether or not we're going to go up or going to go down. So my big macro view is really simple, and I've had this for many years with yourselves. 1, ABC 2, 3, ABC 4, expanded flat, and right now should find a fifth wave of a bigger cycle that we've been in from the bear market bottom for Ethereum, where I had that collapse of roughly, what was that, 94%. So we had this correction here from the top in 2019 to the corona dump around about 73%. Then we've gone through this correction here from this top, the true top, to the bottom was around about 78%, sorry. Come sideways in a range, breakout back test, and right now we're looking to go sideways in a range and break out to the 8k target. So why do I have the 8k target? So really, really simple. For anyone knows this channel, I trade the 1.618 all the time like an absolute boss. It plays out for us, okay? 1.618 is right there, around about 8k. So basically from this bear market bottom, what we've done for Ethereum is really, really simple. We've had the bear market, the 1, zigzag 2, 3, expanded flat 4, and right now we're going sideways in a range. This was a 4, this was a 5, this is a truncation of C, this is an ABC, and I've gone through this with you. So from here we began a 1 into a 2 into a 3 into a 4 into a potential final fifth wave. You blow off top of a bigger macro move, 1 2 3 4 5 for Ethereum, okay? Then comes your true bear market, where, you know, I'll be looking at these price levels here. I'll be looking at the 382 at around about $247. I'll be looking at this level here around about $482 to buy back Ethereum in the biggest bear market that's coming for crypto that I just don't think people are looking at. I think this will be the biggest bear market, not necessarily by price depreciation, but by time, basically. So I think we're coming into this level of resistance here for Ethereum, and again I'm looking for invalidation, and then we get this huge A, B, C rug pull, go sideways in a range for many years, and then we begin to come back up, you know, against all odds and expectations. So I think this is the last leg, okay? And a lot of people will buy into that last leg, but, you know, like I've been relaying to for many moves right now, we buy the blood, we buy the fear, we buy the depression on this channel. So wish you most luck. Obviously the invalidation short term is a low that we're putting in August, okay? So let me dive into another chart right now that's potentially building confidence this particular alt season and this huge breakout here for Ethereum towards that 8k target going forward, okay? So looking at Bitcoin dominance, very important chart going forward. Like I said to you, you get a big spike up, your waterfall, and from this point right now, what we've got is basically way back when in, I think it was March and April of this year, a lot of people were saying, oh, season's here and things like that. And I said to you, no, I don't think it is. And I give you many reasons why. We've got 5 waves up on Chainlink, we've got 5 waves up on Cardano, 5 waves up on VeChain. I actually flipped extremely bearish on these particular projects, okay? I was looking for a drawdown. So we got that. We got the drawdown, we're doing well. We found bullish divergences, you know, we're doing incredibly well. We've got Ethereum, we'll come up in 5 waves. We've got the ABC, a potential scenario. We've got a beautiful double bullish divergence down there. We're going sideways in the range, looking to break back up. So one thing we need to see to increase the probability in this, you know, this alt season basically of a huge vertical in altcoins is really simple. It's within this chart, you know, BTC dominance. So to get this, go to the ticker up there, BTC.D, and all it is really simple. It's the entire cryptocurrency market cap of crypto, and currently Bitcoin, you know, bosses 59.70% basically, and you know, so it's over half of the market cap is Bitcoin. But what happens is when Bitcoin comes up and has them huge impulses, when it starts to run out of steam, it starts to roll over in the dominance, and a lot of the altcoins surge, like we saw just there in the end of that cycle, and we saw just there, and potentially if it starts to come up like this and rolls over, we'll see another alt season. So what I'm looking for is more data and more clues in this chart to increase the probability of the alt season. It's really simple. It's staring you in the face. Basically a red sold up. So basically we dropped down below the weekly CoinsKid ribbon indicator, went sideways in a range. This was a clue to the big waterfall and the verticals that came in the likes of VeChain, Cardano, Ethereum, Chainlink, even our beloved XRP. So let me show you right now. Let's drop the XRP chart in for you. You can clearly see where is that XRP just there. So we're going sideways in a range. It's boring, it's not doing anything. And then we got the red sold up. What happened to XRP? The dominance dropped down. XRP absolutely exploded and did incredibly well for us at that point, okay? So we don't quite see it yet. So you could just kick back, relax. Once we see the red sell dot on the weekly time frame and a CoinsKid ribbon indicator right there, boom, you've got your trigger warning. You've got you know, that's it. We're looking at alt season. We're looking at verticals in these altcoins. Really, really simple. So until that day comes, we've got to respect that Bitcoin is cut back above the dominance right here. It's trending above the ribbon. It's coming into this resistance, which is my first trigger point. And if it holds it and starts to break out again, this will be my second trigger point, and possibly some kind of spike up like it got there, and then we could roll into the alt season. But we're looking for the red dot to give us a big tick to the verticals in alts going forward. Okay, a beautiful time way back when in 2021. If we drop the V-chain chart, and you can clearly see it going sideways in a range. Oh no, it's boring, it's correcting, it's not doing anything. Red sell dot, boom, this dropped down, V-chain went vertical. So we just need to be patient for that. So come to your charts, the BTC.D, we start to see a red sell dot, we've got a massive increased probability at that point. Wherever Bitcoin is in the dominance, this is it. We're looking at the vertical, and it's a major clue to that. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now and see what we can see. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, I think at the moment if we start to see a loss of the ribbon, we could entertain a short opportunity here. Now I've relayed this to the CoinsKid crew in the Discord. So what we've done here, really, really simple. If you look at this bottom just down here on the hourly time frame, we created a triple bullish divergence at the bottom, okay, which increased probability of reversal. So from here we've got the pivot low, and then you're making high lows basically. But in the index you're making lower lows. Always use your candle bodies. So there's a low, there's a low, there's a lower low, there's a low, there's a high low, and there's another high low. So that's called a triple bullish divergence, and look at that, we've had a positive reaction of that. So what we've got is the opposite of that right now. We've actually got a triple bearish divergence. So from there we've got three highs which are higher than the previous one, and again always use your candle bodies. There's your high, there's your high, there's your high, and then in the RSI we've got a triple bearish divergence. So this is 100% going to play out, but it's a little trade nonetheless, and I've relayed this to the CoinsKid crew. A little minimal risk trade. There's your high, there's your lower high, there's your third high, there's your high on the candle body, your second high, and then your third high. So you've got a triple bearish divergence. So triple bullish divergence led to that, possibly a triple bearish divergence leads to a pullback. So where will the pullback go to? And for those people that have been paying attention for these years, I've taught you that God candle backtests are always my primary target on any corrections. So right now, if Bitcoin over the weekend starts to correct and pulls back a little bit, a lot of people think, oh no, that's it, we're cooked and things like that. But what we're looking for is a simple ABC coming back, holding the resistance of this local high, back down to this zone here, this God candle back test. Okay, so if we drop the fibs on from the bottom to the top, I'll show you right now what I'm looking at using Fibonacci as a retracement level. So from there, from the high to the bottom, possibly some kind of 1 into a 2 into a 3 into a 4 into a 5. We're getting a little bit extended with a triple bearish divergence on the hourly time frame, and then the drawback down to the golden ratio. But one of the things we need to see really simply is the loss of this ribbon. So if we right now going sideways like this and we start to turn red on the ribbon like that, I think we've got an increased probability, and that is actually something you could just wait for instead of, you know, aping into a short here with your stop loss on the previous pivot high, because we could see some kind of stop out and then we roll that back down to this level of support just there. So I would actually just wait for the ribbon to turn red. If we start to see the loss of the ribbon turns red, then I think we've got a nice little buyback on the golden ratio and a correction here for Bitcoin. Now it's entirely up to you. You could go short at this point, but if you was to do that to minimize your risk, okay, I would just go to a short right now, put your stop loss on the previous all-time high, well the all-time high around about $77,000, and then just short it all the way down. It's around about 7% short, so we need to get that absolute knob on. So it's roughly that level just there, let me get that knob on for you, is roughly $76,993, whatever it is on your exchange. We're looking for some kind of ABC back down this at the golden ratio, and this is really simply just riding the waves. You know, we've got an impulsive move to the upside, correction coming back down, and then we should start to go again. So we could be looking at a correction over the weekend here for Bitcoin, and then we're looking at, you know, Ethereum tagging that 3k target before its correction back down as well. So I hope you understand that update. Nothing I say is financial advice. Everything is for trading, educational and entertainment purpose only. If you are looking to trade this, the links are in the video description. Don't be an over leveraged degen. Always apply stop loss. This is a very, very minimal risk trade that could play out for us over the weekend right now. But I think the increased probability is really simple. The ribbon turns red, and boom, we're looking at buybacks on the golden ratio right there. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to a new update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.